Hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. I just caught a view of what you guys are seeing and I'm sorry. Today we're gonna show you how to, and I know I've done this, but I have a friend that's asked me to do it again. And I have to do it before I do this recipe, so I'm gonna show you how to take a chicken apart, basically. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an oven-baked buffalo chicken, and I'm gonna do this because I was inspired by Just for Sweets. I work with her and she's an amazing cook, and everything she makes she brings to work, so we get to taste it, and I can tell you she inspired me today to try this. So I'm gonna try it on a healthy version. I'm gonna try to modify the recipe, and I already talked to her and I know she'll be just fine with it. So first off, you're gonna need a really sharp knife, and I want you to be careful because Linda's Pantry would never want you to cut yourself. And I'm gonna grab my glasses because I don't want to cut myself. So first, if there's any excess fat caps there, I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. So you've got this whole bird, and this is what I grew up with. We didn't get chicken parts. I'd like 4 chicken parts. No, we didn't get those. So what I do is I cut the legs first, and you're gonna want to cut at that joint. Find your joint, break it a little bit, and there you go. You've got your first leg off. We're gonna go to leg number 2, and this leg right here is broken right there. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, then we have the wings. Now, I take these wing tips off because, as you know, I make dog food. And one of my subscribers gave me a great hint. So you put your knife down, take your rolling pin, and add a little bit of patina to it, apparently, to get through the bone. There you go. And there's that wing tip. And then we're going to go to the next one. This is kind of entertaining for me also, because some of this stuff I have not done yet. And so I'm seeing what it's doing to my equipment. Okay. So on a wing, then I come in, and I want to make sure that I get some of that breast and back. I mean, there's some really good meat right there. If you can see that, it's delicious. We want to make sure that we get some of that in there. If you're going to have a wing, you might as well have something that's got some kind of really good stuff with it. For all you wing fans out there, I absolutely love the flavor of chicken wings. That's why this recipe inspired me so. She did this buffalo egg roll, and it had all the flavors of a buffalo chicken wing in an egg roll. It was absolutely amazing. And so I highly recommend going over to Just for Sweets channel and checking that out. I have to say though, and she did it with boneless, skinless chicken breast. Thankfully, we were saved some of those calories. A wing, before it's cooked, is 150 calories. So then if you add frying to it, and butter and ranch dressing or whatever you tend to add to it, it can get a little expensive in the calorie department. Okay, so now I'm cutting off the thigh meat. Very simple. You're just really whittling her down to a manageable hunk of chicken. And then now we're getting to, now I stand it up on end, and I've got the back on this side, and I've got my breast over here, and my knife is extremely sharp, so I want to make sure that, there we go. I know there's a couple people on my channel that actually either used to butcher or are butchers right now. And again, normally I would use my palm for this, but I'm gonna patina my rolling pin a little bit and save my palm. And there you go. Nice. Done. Right through the breast. And then you guys know that I don't know how many of you can eat this whole breast. I can't. I'm just not. I'm not that big a eater. So I cut those in half. So now we have 2 servings out of each breast. And here we go with the rolling pin. Done. We'll see if I like my rolling pin now. I don't know. Okay, so the breast is 4 servings. That's just amazing. So my plan for this recipe is to bake and be healthy. We're not going to fry. And that's what Just for Sweets did. She baked the chicken, and they were boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So she was healthier on that part of it. So I'm going to wash up my board, my knife, my hands, and I'll show you the next step. But that's how you cut up a chicken. It's really, really basic and simple, but for somebody that's never done it, I understand. It could be a daunting experience, to say the least. And so I thought for every video that I show a whole chicken that I'm going to take apart anyway, I might as well show it so I can share that experience. I'll be back. All right, you guys, so I've got everything cleaned up. I'm now starting the oven at 375 degrees. I just want to let you know, all this that I took off of that chicken, this back, I call it backs and bones, and I like gizzards and hearts, but backs and bones, I'm going to put that in her next dog food batch. She's good for the rest of the week. I made a huge batch of quinoa and brown rice and apples and chicken, and so she's really good for this week. But that being said, okay, so that goes in the freezer. I'll just pop that right in the freezer here in the kitchen. I've got my tray. Look how beautiful. You know what? This was so easy to start. And now what I'm going to do is, ooh, I'm not liking her barking. Right now I've got some simple ingredients. And I guess you can't see that. So, and I'm going to break to go, well, maybe not. Maybe she'll stop barking. She got put in the kennel because of jumping in the garden. We have to break her of gardening on her own. So what I have here is a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to use this instead of butter just because I know it's healthier for our heart. And then I've got my favorite, and let's measure that out. That's only another 1/4 cup. So we got to open another one. We'll set that aside for recycling. Actually, I think I have another one in here already done. And this one was a wing sauce to begin with, so we'll just add that in. And whoo, does that make your mouth water right there? I think it does, because you gotta love Frank and his hot sauce. But what I really like is I'm going to add some of this. This is a South African smoke blend seasoning, and I'm going to add that in there as well. Just a little tiny grind I'll probably add it on the top too, but now that I've got that in there, I think what I'm gonna have to do is just put a lid on it and shake it up really good. But I wanna make sure I got the, oh wow. You know that's good. Okay. So I'm going to put a lid on, well, I don't think I even need it. I'm just gonna start. I'll put this back here. And that right there, make sure you can see what I'm doing. And I think you can. And get my injector. So I've got my sauce right there, and I'm gonna inject this chicken. I don't believe that I've ever seen anybody do this, so inspired by Just for Sweets, and yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with this breast back here, and I think I need to make sure you're close enough. Okay, I don't want you to think I'm doing anything weird, but I do want you to see it plump up. Let's start here. So you're gonna put that needle in, make sure, watch. Oh! Oh my goodness. And there you go. This is how they get those big plump chicken legs. They stick needles in it, whoop, and plump them up. Okay, it doesn't matter if that actually gets on the outside, because we're gonna baste it anyways. This whole jar is just dedicated for this chicken recipe. No problems there. Ooh, won't it be nice to have that Frank's flavor and hot sauce flavor all through this meat? You don't have to wait and dip. You just bite into it and it's gonna be there. The wings are a little bit harder, believe it or not. It started with wings, but it's harder to get the sauce in there. Let's see, here's another breast. Okay, there's a piece of pepper or something stuck. There we go. Gotta make sure that you keep that. Okay, we're gonna come in here, and you know, they plump when you cook them. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this idea. It's making my mouth water, I know that. Look at those. We pump you up. And I'm using hot sauce out of the fridge that needed to go, that needed to be put into a recipe because it's been in there a while, you know. And it's okay. So you just kind of pick and choose where you're gonna put that. We're almost done. The wings, I think, are the big challenge. Yeah, they are. Okay. Whoa. All right. And now we're good. So now I know for a whole chicken, I don't need that much. This was a test recipe, so we're gonna actually have to forfeit that bit of sauce, and that's okay. So this is gonna go after I baste it. I'm gonna baste it with the sauce as well. This is gonna go in a 375-degree oven for about, I'm gonna say 40 minutes, because this all cooks at a different rate, right? So we wanna make sure that we get that all at the same rate. And we can have this with salad, we can have this with almost anything. I can tell you that I cannot resist buffalo dip slash egg roll slash buffalo anything. So I'm really excited to have buffalo injected chicken, baked chicken. Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, just for sweets. Oh my gosh, Michelle, you are amazing. I'm so excited. My mouth is watering and I can't wait. She's gonna want some, I know it. All right, and you guys gotta go check out her channel. She does such great recipes. She's fun. She is such a great baker, and she's a great addition to our YouTube community. So I hope everybody goes over there and subscribes. I'll try to add a link. So all you have to do is click below, but I'm not sure I know how to do that. So it could be a learning experience. I did learn how to link videos, so I guess I could learn that, right? So we're going a little healthier with the olive oil, and we're gonna get down with the little smoky. We want to make sure this looks really appetizing too. When it comes out, you do not have to eat the skin, although I think I'm gonna want to. Chicken skin is like the best fat ever. Okay, so this is going in the oven, and sorry you didn't get to see more of that. And we're gonna bring you back when it's all said and done and it's cooked. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing already. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I don't think I can even tell you what this smells like or what it looks like or anything. I'm honestly, this makes my mouth water. It smells so good. And this is exactly what you're gonna get when you take this off the tray. So you've got crispy, crunchy skin. You know what? Opt out. If you don't want that, or you can't have it, opt out of that little equation. That's what, you know, we might have to do, or well, I don't know that I will, but it's okay. The chicken is done. It tastes like buffalo chicken wings. It smells like buffalo chicken wings. And I'm excited. And it's been injected. You could do a whole roasted chicken like this, and that would be fabulous as well. You know what? Nobody's gonna care where this came from. So, okay. I'm gonna take this tray away, and it's a big fat mess, but that's okay. I'm not at all upset about that. let's look and see what you have in the camera. There you go. Got that big old chicken recipe right there. So I think I'm gonna give you a little bite and I'm excited. Let's make sure you have the view I want. It smells so good. I don't know if you guys know what, your favorite wing sauce smells like. That's what I'm smelling right now, and so it's pretty amazing. And I'd love to have some ranch right here on the side. I'm just gonna take part of the wing there, the edge of the wing, and take a little bit of that. And oh, it's beautiful and juicy. Wow. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, you guys, this is so good. So I recommend, if you're struggling for what to do with your baked chicken like I was, and you don't know what to do with your next party, or you don't know what to do with the next chicken breast, I can guarantee you the next time I want buffalo wings or anything, I'm going to inject some chicken breast. So I have to say thank you, Just for Sweets, for the inspiration. Thank you for stopping by. I hope if you like this, you give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, go ahead and post it on your Facebook page. And oh my gosh, as always, I hope you try this because it's delicious. And we'll see you next time. God bless.